Today we are making unstuffed cabbage. This time I'm going with purple cabbage. I guess some of you call it red cabbage. You can use green cabbage just as well. The first thing we're gonna do is brown 2 pounds of hamburger. For this recipe, you want the leanest hamburger you can get. So today I got 2 pounds of 90-10. Now we're gonna chop that cabbage. Cut it into quarters and then cut the stem out of the middle. Go ahead and chop that whole cabbage into bite-sized pieces. Half an onion, sliced nice and thin. We've got one 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes. In this bowl, we've got all the spices. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon pepper, half a teaspoon garlic. Once the meat is done cooking, drain it. If there's anything to drain, if you've got the leanest ground beef you can get, there might not be much to drain. Set that meat aside, put everything else in the pot. Right here we've got the tomatoes and the spices. Right here we've got the cabbage and the onions. Now that you've got everything in the pot, give it a real good stir so that those tomatoes and those herbs get all mixed in really well. Okay, once that's all stirred up good, put a lid on it. When it starts to simmer, turn the heat down to medium low, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. You might need to add 2 to 4 ounces of water, which is 1/4 to 1/2 cup of water. And now that those vegetables have been simmering for about 20 minutes, they're starting to get a little bit soft. Not too soft, we're not talking about mushy and squishy. They still have a little bit of bite to them. Now, we're gonna stir back in all of that meat. Stir that up, put a lid on it, cook it for another 5 to 10 minutes until it's hot, and then serve it. Personally, I think this looks so good, but it smells so much better than it looks. Trust me, you have got to try this recipe. I really wish that I could share with you through a video how good this smells.